Good morning, everyone. Jeremy here from Quant Strategic Singapore, and it's now 7:38 local time, Singapore, 12th November 2020, and another 1.5 hours before the Straits Times Index starts to trade. So, some updates for you as to what has been happening to the STI index, as well as some significant changes that have taken place over the past couple of days. All right, so as you can see right in front of you, we're going to start off with the monthly charts. And on the monthly chart, we noticed that it has been a extremely bullish month currently for the STI. And although it's still on a downtrend since the 1st of October 2018, STI is trying to do a recovery for this current month. And it seems that the target right now that we can look forward to is 2813, which is on the Kijun line on the Ichimoku cloud on the monthly. So also take note that the Kijun line is also an approximate 50% Fibonacci retracement where price action since the low of 2203 is trying to make a recovery currently to 2813. So if the STI is able to clear 2813, then it may try to move towards our next target at 3108, which is the super trend line on the monthly, as well as the SSB line on the Ichimoku cloud. So that's something to look forward to. A little bit of bullish action happening since the presidential elections, and that's the picture for the long term. Now, looking on the weekly charts, we have a new fresh long signal, which I will only confirm at the end of the week at 2693. That was issued on the 7th of November 2020, targeting 2813. So this particular price action, if it continues and closes and maintains above 2693, we might have a chance for the weekly charts to turn uptrend, all right, as well as if price action maintains above the Ichimoku cloud for the month of December, we might have an intermediate medium term recovery on the STI. However, if that doesn't play out and we start to trade below this particular region on the SSA line on the weekly charts, okay, then we might retest the lows, and currently the support is at 2381. So just as a recap, by the end of this week, we want to see price action, the STI staying above 2693, all right, and maintaining this new uptrend on the weekly charts. Now, moving forward to the daily charts, which I think most of you are referring or use, all right, on the daily charts, I've talked about it in my blog last weekend. We have started a uptrend on the daily charts. Long signal at 2506 on the 4th of November 2020, targeting 2813 at the moment. So if you had bought the STI index on the long signal that was issued on the 4th of November, it was a nice 200-point gain on the STI, approximately 7%. All right, not as impressive as the S&P 500, but two gaps that were made, gapped up on 5th of November as well as gapped up on the 10th of November. So indeed, quite a lot of action, bullish action in the short-term trend on the daily charts. Currently, what we want to look out for is that on target to 2813, which is about 102 points away, the support right now lies at the Kijun line as well as the Tiken line, which is at 2567. So if there's a pullback, look for a pullback to the 2567 area 2562 area, which is also on the super trend line. So when these two lines coincide, just for your interest, when the Kijun, the Tikan, and the super trend line coincides, this form a very, very strong support for price action to continue trading upward in the short term, all right, to make higher highs. We will only see that as the trade plays out the end of this week and towards the end of the month. Now, going back, or rather going into the chart which I use most when I day trade and swing trade, is the 4 hourly chart. And you can see a little bit more clearer intermediate short-term supports. So the long signal was issued earlier on the STI on the 3rd of November 2020. And it was issued at 2494. All right. So at 2494, the target 2813. So if you had taken that long signal on the 4 hourly chart, you would have been you have done quite well with a almost a 7 to 8% return. And currently price trades at 2711 that closed yesterday. Now the first support on pullback will be 2637, then followed by 2608 on the super trend line, and finally a 2566 support on the Kijun line, which is equivalent to a 50% retracement from the highs. So these are the levels to take note of. So currently we have bullish action on the short term in terms of the day charts as well as the 4 hourly charts, and support at 2637, and the target highs will be 2813 that we found from the monthly charts. So trade uh, trade safe, and appreciate that there's a lot of volatility going on, especially right now with the transition of power. Take note of the levels to watch, and please click the subscribe button if you have not, and click on the bell so that you can get alerts when I update this particular blog. So thanks for watching, and I'll update you again very soon.